Dr. Eleanor Vance was no stranger to the strange and unexplained. A physicist at MIT, her world revolved around unraveling the enigmatic laws of the universe, but nothing could prepare her for the anomaly. It shimmered at the edge of her lab, an oval of distorted light, humming with unknown energy. Her instruments screamed, their needles dancing wildly. Curiosity warred with trepidation, yet she couldn't resist its allure. Stepping into the unknown, Eleanor vanished from her world, unaware of the chaos that awaited her return. Eleanor stumbled, disoriented, into a world bathed in the silver glow of a double moon. Towering structures pierced the sky, pulsating with an internal luminescence. But it was the creatures that stole her breath. They were like something out of myth, a kaleidoscope of nature's wildest imaginings. Winged serpents with scales that shimmered like opals soared above herds of six-legged gazelles. Tiny furry creatures with chameleon-like skin scampered at her feet. These were the chimeras, living masterpieces of genetic engineering, meticulously crafted by the future's hand. The scientist in Eleanor was captivated. She spent weeks studying the chimeras, deciphering the complex science that brought them to life. But a different kind of hunger gnawed at her. The allure of the unknown had always been her driving force, and now it whispered a dangerous proposition. Imagine the wonder, the scientific breakthrough, if she could bring these marvels back to her own time. It was a reckless thought, heavy with unforeseen consequences, yet the seed of ambition had been sown. Back in her own time, Eleanor's chimera pet shop was an overnight sensation. The world, it seemed, was hungry for a taste of the impossible. People lined up for hours to catch a glimpse of the extraordinary creatures, their wallets open, their skepticism forgotten. The media hailed Eleanor as a visionary, a genius who had achieved the unthinkable. But in the shadows of her success, a cold premonition took root. The anomaly, once a beacon of possibility, now felt like a door left carelessly ajar, inviting unforeseen dangers. Section 5. Metallic Visitors from the Stars. Her premonition proved tragically accurate. The arrival was swift and brutal. Metal behemoths descending from the sky, their sleek metallic bodies glinting in the afternoon sun. Panic seized the city as the colossal figures touched down, their forms radiating an otherworldly menace. These were no ordinary machines. These were cybernetic hunters, their artificial intelligence honed for a single deadly purpose: the retrieval of the chimeras. Section 6. Panic on the streets. The world erupted in chaos. News channels, starved for sensation, screamed about alien invasion. Governments scrambled, their arsenals woefully inadequate against the technological might of the invaders. Eleanor watched in horror as the city she called home descended into pandemonium. The weight of her actions, the monstrous consequences of her ambition, crashed over her with the force of a tidal wave. Section 7. The trap springs shut. Her sanctuary turned into a cage when the cybernetic hunters breached her shop. Their metallic eyes, devoid of emotion, scanned the room, their artificial intelligence instantly recognizing the chimeras. Eleanor found herself face to face with the cold, calculating gaze of the lead robot, its metallic voice echoing with chilling indifference. "You have interfered with the temporal flow, Dr. Vance. The chimeras are not yours to control. This incursion was a calculated risk, a trap to lure out temporal criminals like you." Section 8. Reality unravels. The world tilted on its axis. The future, she realized with a sickening certainty, wasn't a distant land of progress and wonder. It was a tightly controlled dystopia where time travel was the ultimate taboo, and she, a pawn in a game far larger than she could have imagined. The portal, the chimeras, it was all a carefully orchestrated charade, a honeypot to ensnare those foolish enough to tamper with the delicate fabric of time. Section 9. A future undone. The robots departed, taking the chimeras and leaving behind a trail of wreckage and shattered illusions. The world slowly pieced itself back together, scarred but not broken. Eleanor, stripped of her accolades and labelled a fraud, retreated into the shadows. The portal remained, a silent testament to her folly, but now it whispered a new kind of truth. The future, once a shimmering beacon of hope, had morphed into a chilling reminder. Some lines once crossed can never be uncrossed, and some futures once glimpsed are better left undisturbed.